Hello out there. Time once again to do a retro CSS battle. These are battles from September 2023. There's the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th of that month. All right, let's get to it. All right, what do we got? This is, today I got the weirdest notion. I think this is 4 elements. Normally I would only be seeing a conic gradient, but today I feel like it's 4 elements and a flex. So let's do 4 elements and a flex. I don't know if it makes sense or if it's going to be the fastest, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create these elements. They're going to be blue. There's going to be a display flex, which means they need a width and a height. Let's call it 50. I don't know what maybe it's 100. And then flex wrap. Flex wrap is wrap. And we need to unset the margins of the paragraph tag, and they need to be less wide. Maybe it's 50 by 50. And just for sanity's sake, I'm going to add a gap, but we really don't want a gap. Okay, so if I can get the first one into position, then I'm going to be happy. And then to make these two go flying off, I'm going to do transforms. I think that's the thing I'm going to do, or a transform, which will be a translate. All right, so let's get the margins right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 70, 100, 10, 20, and then let's get the size right. Is it 70 by 70? Is it 75 by 75? Oh, I think it's 80 by 80. Okay, 80 by 80. All right, now we take off that gap and we should get it. All right, so those are the pieces. So the second and the third, B and C, have transforms on them. Now what's the nature of those transforms? Translate in X and Y. All right, so let's do a transform, translate, which is a var of X or 0, because we're not going to move it, or a var of Y or 0. And then for the B element, we're going to do minus and minus. Minus and minus? Yeah, minus and minus. So X will be like minus 20 pixels. Oh, wait, no. Actually, that's C. C will be like minus 20 pixels. And then Y of minus 20 pixels. We need semicolons. Oh, how about plus? There we go. Something like that. And then B is the reverse of that. Y and X. That's it. Oh, is there a little halo there? Is there a little halo around those? I now I'm a little worried that that's not going to be 100%. Let's find out right now. Okay, that's 100%. So yes, that worked, and that's great. So could this be a calc? So let's do a calc of 20 pixels times that variable, and then the same thing here, a calc of 20 pixels times that, and then it's minus 1 and 1, and then this is minus 1 and 1. So that's a small efficiency. I don't know if that's really better. I like stuff like that, but does it make sense? Maybe not. It might not. That's fine. It's fun. You can replace and minify. I don't think there's any units to be replaced here. I can squeeze in the calc. Normally in a calc, you want the operator to have spaces on either side. When there are sometimes, as in with a var, is in part of it, when you can remove those spaces and it doesn't seem to complain, and you'd go, okay, I'm just going to sneak that by. So that's what I did. I snuck that by. Happy with that. I don't know if this is a better score. It is not a better score than whatever my best score is. I'm not going to worry about that. We got it done. We're happy with that. All right, next. Oh, cloverleaf type deal. So it's cloverleaf, or clover, or a flower, or something. I find myself... What is that? I feel stuck. Why am I stuck? So a lot of different ways to do this. So it's a symmetrical object. I find myself wondering if the way to do this is a box at a 45-degree angle. Is this a bad idea? Maybe. Let's find out. So let's do our blank template, and we're going to do an aspect ratio of 1. And we're going to do radial gradient, and that's a circle. And we're going to say, so would those circles all be touching? We're going to pretend that those circles will all be touching. I don't know whether that's true. Let's say 40 pixels, and then transparent at the edge. And then there's, it starts at 0, 0, and the size is 50%, 50%. And then let's make that a bigger object, like that. And sorry for making your eyes bleed with that red in the background. Okay. So that's our start. And then if we rotate it, transform, rotate 45 degrees angle. Okay. Let's see what happens if we push that down a little bit. I have skepticism that this might turn to pain and consternation, but right now it sure looks pretty good. All right, so is that circle the right size? Oh man. Okay, so what was it? 180? Oh ho ho ho! I'm pretty happy with this already. Like I feel very surprised that this is not immediately going south. I feel pretty good. Oh, so there's the south. We're just off a little bit. So we're just off a little bit. Could it be 175? 190? We're going to do the 180 again. All right, so what if we change that margin to 59? It's so close. It's just one of those times where it's so close. It's irritatingly close. All right, so I'm gonna play with the numbers. This seems like a mistake. What if... So in theory, the size of the element doesn't matter. What matters is the size of the background. So rather, I'm gonna try that. So yeah, you see this. This is all dissolving into badness very quickly. So if it's 85, so it's 190. Oh no, 170. Okay, so is that better? It sure doesn't seem better. So let's move this over more. 70, 60, 100, 110, 20, 115. So that's worse. So we were at what? 180. We might have been better off if we were doing 50%, 50%. So one way to optimize this is to say, rather than deal with the margins, so could the default margin on the paragraph tag be having an influence? Maybe. And then what if we do a display flex? Really, we just want it in the center, for goodness sake. Justify content. Center. Line items. Center. And then we can play a little bit better. So, all right. So if we do that, voila. Let's go bigger. 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4. I feel like 185 is correct. I know these numbers just feel wrong to me. But let's do a second radial gradient and punch it out. Let's see if we can get it, and then maybe we're done. But yes, you're not wrong to think, wow, this is a hard way to do this. And yes, it is. Like I've chosen a way that's harder. For fun. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. All right, if I get 100% on this, I will be surprised, but also delighted. Let's see. Come on, 100%. 99.9%. No one is surprised by this. Okay. Oh, so let's change these numbers again. How about 184? Let's submit. .9%. How about 183? 4. No, that's worse. 0.5. 0.3. 0.2. Let's stick with that and then do the middle number. 5. With 60. Is that better? I really like this technique. We're definitely able to get the visual correct, but the slight misalignment means that we might not get there using this technique, and that is 99.9%, the frustrating 99.9%. So, are we screwed yet? Maybe. We might be screwed. All right, what else? What else can we do? What if we did this as percent? 40.1, 2, 3. 0.5. How about 38? 39. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 8. 39.9 pixels. That is a terrible number, is it not? Yes, it is. The answer is yes. 99.9%. I want to like this technique, but it is causing me nothing but trouble. And so it must go away, regardless of whether it's awesome. Like, it feels awesome, but it is not working. That is the proof. All right, so I'm going to turn this into a variable G, and then remove all this, and then I'm going to steal this gradient here and put that in as the gradient. And I guess I need the keyword circle on that. And let's, because we're a glutton for punishment, let's do it as a percent. So let's get the middle part, 22, 23, 24, 24%. And then we need a comma, and then we need a var dash dash g, which we're going to see. Whoops. I don't know how I did that. Var g. Okay, so now we need remove this guy, clunk. We're going to remove this guy too, clunk. Var g, and then we're going to move that over 100 pixels, 100 pixels. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so 100 pixels moving. All right, so how about 40 pixels? 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Comma. How about a minus 65? Okay, close. And then the same thing again, where it's 50% of those numbers, and we need to not forget a comma. And then we need a background color in the way back. And then submit, and then does that get me 100%? For goodness sake. That's a 100% match, and that's a new high score. So this is better than what I did before. I'm content with that. Am I content with that? I feel like I'm owed some more characters. So let's do this with percentages. This number, even though it's just one character for 5, 6. Let's try that. So we just shaved a single character. Also better. And then how about we go crazy and like use a Q number. Seven, 70, 71 Q, 68 Q, 69 Q. Is that identical? So I don't know why 69 Q is 65 pixels, and I don't care right now. But I'm going to replace all these 65 pixels with 69 Qs and see if I get the score there. And we just are going to go with it. I still haven't learned what a Q is. Don't tell me. I'll learn it. I'll learn eventually. I'm a slow learner, but I'm a diligent learner. Minify, unit replace, no units to replace. We already have our ridiculous Q numbers. Terrific, and then we resubmit, and then we're done with that guy. And there it is. That's our little clover. Unfortunately, we were not able to use the technique that I was wishing for, but that's still a fun, good score. All right, next. Definitely in the realm of a kind of a fun one here. It seems a shame not to take advantage of Like this seems tailor-made for my pre-populated thing. So this is like the inner part of a cassette tape or something, right? So let's make our units 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, and then inner to 50. Great. And then let's make the background of this guy be a radial gradient. Circle. Inner pink. And then transparent. Do I want transparent? Good question. Probably can't have transparent because we need the background as well. So, like so. And then transparent. Guess we need more than one. No, actually we need, so we need a, okay, 0, so it's at 0, 0, and it's 50% width, 100% height. I don't know if I need all those numbers, but I'm putting them in anyway. So don't you worry. All right, so what do I got going here? Circle, because of that 0. All right. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 55. Okay, and then let's move. So the fact we're using percentages means things are going to go a little wonky at some point. Oh, and then let's put a yellow in the background just so I can see what. Okay, that's a problem. So 60, 70, 80. Okay, and the distance between them is not enough. So when I increase this spacing, I'm going to get screwed, right? Because those are growing. Those now grow. So these have to be pixels to start with. Sorry, just have to be pixels. So 60 is too much. That's, oh, so we're 50 height. So 50 is a good guess, and then 70 pixels. Maybe 75 pixels. And that is, they are too close together. So how about 70 pixels, 70%? How about 65%? That looks like it could be right. So let's move it along the x-axis, the axis, through 3, 4, 45. Okay, and then can that be that color? Yes. I don't need that bonus color. Is this a match? Nope, not quite. It's close though. How about minus 40 instead? How about minus 50 instead? 45, 46, 47, 48. So that's, okay, so we're lined up, but not fully. So let's do pixels again. And I'm violating my basically my practice is to use a no repeat to get it initially, but the problem here is that in the entirety the background is not there, right, and it is repeating. So definitely on the frustrating side because it's close, right? 6, I mean that's like better. That's better as well. There it is. Maybe. Let's see. Let's just see. So that's a new high score. That's better than I've done before. So let's tempt fate and use percentages. Or better yet, let's use the crazy Q unit. 40Q. Why not? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50Q. 50Q. 51, 52, 53, 53Q. What the hell is that number? I don't know what that number is, but I'm using it. All right. 60Q. 70Q. 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 79, 53Q, and 79Q. I don't know what I'm doing using these numbers that I don't understand. It doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem right. And yet, oh, so that's not even 100%. So, is it 80Q? Like if I can't reasonably think about a number, I don't understand it. Like I'm just like literally throwing darts at a dartboard. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good way to program. So I'm going to undo this other one. I don't think that that's good. So let's try a percentage. 50%, 40, 50, 60, 70, 65, 66, 67, 67%. And that's just as few characters. Sure. All right, and that's a new high score. Again, it doesn't quite seem fair to use code that I don't fully understand. But, I mean, this is how we learn, right? Okay, I'll try it. Just try it. Why not? In medicine, one of the dictums is see one, do one, teach one, which is in some ways pretty terrifying, right? Like, you don't do that on a patient. You don't even understand it yet. Well, kind of do. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. This has been September the 5th, 6th, and 7th, 2023, CSSBattle.dev. Hope you're having a good day out there. Take care of yourselves. Okay, bye-bye.